I apologize for the messy hair. I haven't done much today since I got out of bed, and I have a cold right now, so sorry if I sneeze during the video. No, jeez, I'm so sorry. Anyway, I've been in college for a few years now. I think it's been about almost 3 years. I've been in college for almost 3 years now. And, these are tips based on my experience. Okay. Tip number 1, show up to class. Because, teachers, a lot of professors, actually, a lot of colleges have, at least my college has the 15% rule, where if you miss 15% of a class, they will drop you. Or they can just fail you. They have the option to not drop you. It's happened to my sister. She just thought that the professor would drop her once she missed a certain amount of the classes. Now, if you go to a class like 2 times a week, I would say 15% is about 5 classes. If you miss 5 classes, the professor has the option to drop you. So she missed about more than 5, and so the professor did not drop her. They just gave her a big fat F. So show up to class. If you don't like that class, you do have the option to drop it, but depending on what state you're in or what college you go to, look at their drop rules, because my college for my state has the 15% rule. And yeah, and especially if you're on financial aid, because if you're on financial aid, I think you have to talk to the department about dropping a class, because you're on government money. So, but I don't know, I didn't drop any classes when I was on financial aid. Okay, another tip: get some sleep. Seriously, get some sleep, because not getting any sleep and showing up to class doesn't do any good. You're not going to be able to focus. You won't retain any of the information. So get some sleep. Number 3, don't take more classes than you can handle. A lot of my high school had the 8-class day, and so a few of my friends thought that they could do an 8 classes in college. College is a lot different than high school, because with high school, you're there for an hour each day. For college, you could be there for 2 hours, 3 hours. Yeah, you if you're doing more than, to me, 3 classes is more than I can handle. But if you're doing more than that, you're going to be spending a lot of time doing school. And my friend, he did 8 classes his first semester of college, and he realized what a mistake that was. Because it's also a lot more studying, and a lot more homework. And colleges definitely have deadlines. Like the professor aren't going to really tell you what your assignments are. It's posted on their website, so you have to look at their website for when dates are due. Another tip: don't consume just energy drinks and Doritos, because your kidneys will thank you. Because I don't know. When I first started out in college, I didn't know what I was doing, so to keep myself going, because I was on a budget all the time, so I would just eat chips, ramen noodles, and I got very sick on that. So cut down on the amount of junk food. If you need an energy drink, 1 should be enough for you. But yeah, let me see, what else? Be nice to your professors. There's this myth saying that teachers don't have favorites. Teachers do have favorites on their students. And if you're in college, it's not just people your age. I've seen people in their 70s in my college class. So these are adults in classes. They're not teenagers. So respect your professor. They're there to help you, and you're paying to take their class. So you need to respect your professors. And if you don't like the professor, drop their class. That's just that simple. Unless if you're on financial aid. But okay. Let me see. Textbooks. I never buy my textbooks from the college bookstore anymore, because the college bookstore will rip you off in many, many ways. There's plenty of other options. I either use Chegg.com or Amazon. Amazon is definitely cheaper than Chegg. But yeah, look into other websites for textbooks, because the college bookstore will rip you off. And especially if you return your textbooks, because I took biology last year, and I paid $350 for that textbook, and I got $75 back. So you don't even get half the money that you paid for it. And let me see. I think that's all the college tips I have for right now. If I have more, I will make another video. If you would like to add anything, leave a comment below. And my question is for you, what was your college experience? Do you live in a dorm room? Do you live at home? If you live in a dorm, I would really like to know what your experience was, because I'm at home and going to college, so I would really like to know what it's like living in the dorm. I only know from what I see on TV.